all the best. Have a great day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Today we'll be introducing and like a scuff introduction of why I'm doing this though again, because it's been a while. So welcome to the stream. I'm Ruka. Nice to meet you. I'm a squirrel girl that is a clone of a squirrel girl that got isekai and reikai here. So it's very confusing for me right now. But like, yeah, just figuring out what to do with life right now. That's the main thing. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. So, let me introduce you to my little pet project that's been going on since before I debuted properly. So this is the Clive room which I'm making. It's based on an amazing illustration by the wonderful artist Sterica Bank. So welcome. So this is was made for the Clive project, a VTuber room that is. So it's been a while. That's why it's a modern Japanese shared house in a cyber Japanese style layout that is. So that links to the YouTube for that. So some amazing channels. So you can see okay, Roka is first it's Benio Mashiro. Yep. Translate this. Yeah, Benio Mashiro, Imizuka Dango, Maki Emaki, that is Kumogakure, and Lucifer. I'm not sure who that is. It's been a while since the Clive group has formed. So this was made in 2022. Yep. So the Clive group is just an introduction because it's kind of fun. It's a small indie VTuber Japanese group that I really like because they're very fun. So they've been around for a while already, and Ojiki-chan, Dokugan P is started it a while back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure around 2022 it is. That seems to be the case, that's why. And we follow along from like then until now. So it's been a long time. So it's like what happened was before I got isekai, that is like yeah, I was going to school and I found the streams, watched it and I loved it a lot. So we actually continued watching that. Then after I graduated and got hit by a truck in isekai here. So welcome. We've been streaming this and making this room for the last 6 months now. So it's sort of like a little bit of an update that is. So this is like the first stream that I streamed it on. This was like 6 months ago. I'm surprised it's 99 views that is. So we started from complete scratch, just the image, and then actually I built it up from there. So what have we done so far now? We've more or less already made the room that is. Now we're just making all the small little details on it. So that's the plan actually going forward. Hello, Himitoki, welcome. All the best, have a great day. Yep, it's been a long road so far. It's that we've actually made it this much. So from streaming like this, which is my very old scuff model, we're just free from a friend. So we got the art and we actually streamed like this, and we've been making that until now. So it's been about 6 months already. So it's like a mid-cycle like this. So we made this, and if we zoom out from here like this, we've made more than just that now. So from here, this will eventually become a VRChat room because I actually want to hang out and play VRChat in it just for the fun of it. So this is actually my first VRChat room. So yeah, the Clive group is something here small. This is Yumiduka Dango. I think they can speak 6 languages, they stream and sing like this. So they're actually amazing in terms of how talented they are. So we follow them along, and I realized something when I was looking at the stream. There's more details than the original art, because this original art from 2022 was updated when different members came into the Clive group. So it's something fun that is. It's a bit of a tour down memory lane because when we graduated Polytechnic yeah, before I got isekai here a few of the members actually left, I think, at that point in time. So yeah, well, that's going along. Now the thing is though, we also made the top one. This is Ojiki-chan's room. So we made it inside room as well. They're linked now, and ta-da! We've made more details already. Oh, thank you very much for coming by, Hime, by the way. Have a great day. So this is cool because from the perspective image of this, we added additional details on top of it. So behind here, since it's blank, we added a staircase up. I'll just put it over here. And I'll just bring myself down as well. Yeah. So you can see this. It's kind of cool. At the end of the hallway here, we've made a staircase up. And we've made an additional room as well. So there's gonna be like a small toilet or something in here. Upstairs as well, there's gonna be another one. And yeah, like hang on, let me just zoom in here. Ta-da! So this is the inside of it. It matches the camera as well. So that has been the work so far. This is a very, very tough introduction because my dream goal is when actually I went into poly and game design was like, oh, could I make something like a VR chat room or anything like this? So we're just going push it all the way. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Culinary. All the best, have a great day. Welcome to you. Yeah, thank you for coming by. We're just introducing the room right now. So I've been working on this room for the last 6 months already. And this is how much progress we've done. Like across, you know, an inconsistent stream schedule and like debuting and everything. So it's quite fun. And yeah, this is like the progress so far. Why am I doing this? Because it was cool. That was the main reason. Because it was cool. And I thought it was cool and it was cool. And it is cool. It is like, so I'm looking forward to it when it's actually completed. Everything now it's in all white. So I'm going to have to eventually actually finish like texturing everything. Hello, Cisto. Welcome. Yep. Oh, all the best for certification and good luck on this. Hey. Graduation. Hell yeah. Congratulations. All the best. All the best. Yep. Welcome to the stream, that is. We're just introducing our room here, that is. The Clive project, I think the Ojiki-chan Dokukan P has been streaming for like 7 years already. So they started in 2019. They had a sister named Rennie ENVT, that, what's it called? When I entered poly, she started, she actually like debuted. And when I graduated poly, before I got isekai, she graduated. So it was a funny timing that. Because we like content a lot and like we sort of followed on from there. So I've been seeing this little tiny plushie in the background that is for the longest period of time, that is because of that. So it's a Rennie and Ojiki. So Rennie Ojiki is his sister. So yeah. And because of that, like, I actually just wanted to make something cool. That was the main reason starting this. I really wanted to do a VR chat room for a longer time already because VR chat is a very fun medium. And then, well, we're trying out now. So right now it's a pretty cool time because my new PC just came in. So with the new PC, I can actually just do this. Let me just like reach out it back. So that turns it on, right? Okay. And I can just do this, which is pretty fun. That is. So let me start it up and see how this works. Okay. All right. Yeah, it works well. It is. So we're testing out live again. This is the second time we're doing it, but hopefully it's less scuffed this time. So I wanted to make a streaming setup that I can transition basically seamlessly to VR mode, which is like the point of investment and the point of over complexity for my stream setup was just so that like I can just pull it out and just use it immediately. And that's actually like why we're testing sort of live right now. The first time we tested this, it was a bit scuffed, but the second time now is right. We've practiced a bit now, so hopefully this works out. So let me just like open it up as well. Okay, hey, and yep, start it up. All right. So yeah, it's something cool. Is let me check whether everything's working properly. So right now I'm setting up my VR goggles live, and there you go. It actually works. So the new VR headset as well works really well. So it actually tracks my face as well as when I'm actually inside VR goggles. So that's something fun that is that I actually want to test it and see how it works. And I'm surprised it does. Just that like, whoops. Okay. Is everything working? Well. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Right. Welcome to VRChat. So, yeah, this actually works really well. I'm actually surprised by it. So, yesterday's stream was a test setup, and welcome. The end goal is for my crazy complicated setup was actually just I can seamlessly transition to VRChat. This is the model as I'm using right now. So this is Chise. She's actually one of the default models, that's why. So you can see like the expressions of that. We're slowly gonna set it up soon, and hopefully we can eventually make our own custom model. This is the default world room that you can see around it. Yeah, this is like my POV, but we can actually do this. Okay, tools, camera, and camera mode, stream mode. Welcome. Now this is basically an FPS camera like this. So whoa god. So welcome to the mode like this. So now I'm your cameraman directing you like this. Oh, camera go, scroll go. So hello. Hi. So something fun like this. I seen you work out some bugs in the setup a bit, but this actually works pretty well. So long-term wise, that is, I can actually do potentially photography and like streaming in VR while also like playing at it. That was the plan. So it seems that there's some obscure. Oh well, I'll figure this out later eventually. This is the first time we're actually doing this properly live because I just want to try it out, and it actually works pretty well. So VR filming and oops, going. Oh god. Yeah, there you go. So this is wide angle mode. That is. I put it down. So yeah, this is like this is basically vlogging that is, but inside VRChat. So can actually move it around. That is actually like go around. This is the default world. So we'll be making the world that we're making right now into our basically default world. That's the long-term plan of it. And yeah, thank you for joining me for this like quick short introduction and very scuffed stream that is, as the squirrel girl tries to figure out how to actually do everything, because this is the first time we're actually doing this. All right, and let me just like close out of VRChat as well. All right, there we go. Okay, now I can see properly. So yeah, this is like the end goal of all this is actually when we can seamlessly integrate VR into our setup, just for the fun of it. So I'm just gonna explain how this actually works because it's funny, and also I'm kind of invested in it. So let me just pull up Paint because that's the easiest one to do. All right. Yep. So how this works right now is a complicated mess of wires that all somehow pull together to actually make this signal actually work. We have our main PC. Okay, well. Oh, whoopsie. Let me just like. How does that work? Okay. Well, this is interesting. Let me see where I can actually get the Wacom properly set up. Okay, never mind. I'll just draw a mouse and keyboard then. So we have our main PC here, which is the gaming PC. This powers everything essentially. So this goes to another PC, which streams off to Twitch. So this Twitch PC also has my VTuber studio on it. And this is how like I'm actually able to run both VR and also like, well, and my YouTube model is at the same time. So yeah, you can see Ruka here like this, and also like, in there. This PC also splits off to another PC that does what's it called? That just runs for YouTube. This only goes for YouTube. YouTube. So yeah. So this is how this works. And then it gets complicated because you see there's a capture card that basically just splits it apart like this. The capture card goes back to the monitor so that you can actually see that way. That's why. So I actually view this view, which is also the Twitch view, and it's also the YouTube view. So it's quite fun. There's another capture card here that goes to this one. So this captures my model. So it just captures my model. It is right. Let me just like draw a rain route. So okay. So it goes here as well. It is basically, and that's how this works. Everything is connected via a Go XLR. So I'm also recording this because like if I ever forget or anything blows up, then I can actually like refer back to this later. This is a very over the top setup, but it works. So hey, so I hope this helps anybody out there. It is the Go XLR, by the way. It splits off the cable using an Elgato like splitter basically. So it splits the audio cable, like the outputs, to these two PCs. Yeah. And that's how this works. So it's by USB here, and it goes that way like that. This gaming setup, let's go. The VR headset's connected here. And yeah, the controllers are wireless as well. So that's how this actually works like that. And yeah, as mentioned, it's like our long-term goal as a VTuber is actually creating our own world and like just for the fun of it. Because I want to see how this takes and actually like doing VTubing properly just for the fun of it. So I love it as a medium. I enjoy watch streams all the time, and I love all the VTubers as I actually meet and interact. Like Himitoki here is actually a pretty amazing streamer and artist, so I take inspiration from that. Caturteer as well, my rigger. She's also actually pretty fun to actually watch for art. Miori Shiba is also an amazing one. As mentioned, is Dokukan P. So let's go. Let me just pull out the page actually so that it'll be better reference. That hopefully I can't. Did I close it off by accident? Okay. Let me just pull it up. Yep, there you go. So as mentioned, the Clive group is one of them. There is also Umi Kyoku and a few others. So unfortunately, I don't think I have the chart here because that's in my other laptop, which died. So oh well. Let me look it up. See what is it there? Is this it? Well, I think that is it then. Nope, no, it's not it. That is not it. Okay. I'm looking through my files to actually see this whether I have the spreadsheet open, but I don't. So why squirrel go is an interesting question because I like squirrels a lot. They're like the most interesting cute animal because they are the most obvious animal in terms of the rodent family they can see everywhere. They're climbing on trees every day, you can see them. So they're just surviving by essentially their wits and their reflexes. So it's a cute little animal that's very fluffy that, you know, can survive falls from any height because of their fluffiness. That's the fun thing about it. I have this. I'm not sure whether this will work properly. Sure. Okay, that's good. So yeah, this is a spreadsheet of all the design reference and inspirations that is of like my character design. It's kind of cool. So there's a bunch of VTubers here which might have graduated already because this was made a while back. The planning and conception for my VTuber is actually been a long time coming. So I love the particular artist's art style, Ein Lee, and we managed to commission her. That's actually a dream piece of art and art that is that I'm surprised that she actually agreed. So that's awesome. Hello, welcome, Priscilla. All the best, have a great day. Yeah. Okay. Take your time, have a good rest. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I'm actually going to sleep pretty soon as well. So this is just a very short and very scuffed introduction of what I'm basically doing, which is the VRChat room. So why we're still doing it is because I do actually want to see it to completion. We will basically be streaming and like fixing it and making this for the foreseeable future until it's actually done. And by done, I mean this is all colored. As much detail as you can squeeze in reasonably, and then we add some more along the way. Fully implemented the VRChat and bug fixed a bit. So the long-term wise will be that and some gaming, because we now have a new PC that can actually run games now. So yeah, that's long and short. It's been 6 months since I started this. I expect it's probably gonna take a little bit longer. It feels like it's, you know, the 70% done mark, and then the last 30% is gonna take another like 120% of all the time, because it's all the little tiny details. So when you start out like this, it's actually easy to make the shapes, the bigger shapes, or anything. It's when you get into the small, tiny little details like the cups, like tableware, everything like this, that it slowly adds all the time together. And yeah, that is the state of this project right now. We are 6 months in. We had a hard drive wipe in the meantime like this, lost the data, recovered it, and like have a new system now. So it's sort of the beginning of like the new little chapter. So I'm like, oh, okay, it should be taking a little bit, like, let's see, I wanted to take a little bit less time, but I know that that's jinxing myself because it's probably going to take about as much time as I did previously. So far in 6 months of this, we've made a pond of this the last few streams, which is this little area here. Which is at the back here. This. We've also connected it via like, you know, the different rooms and everything. So it's gonna be quite interesting to see how this plays out inside of VRChat world. And that is the long and short of it, I guess. Yeah, I made it because it's cool and I want to do, and we're just going until it's finished, just for fun of it. Hopefully by somewhere this year maybe. In the meantime, that is like we're actually working on a lore video and a few other things that is just for fun of it, because I just wanted to have that experience of just trying to make it and see how it's like. So producing stuff is my passion, and I do love VTubing as a medium. So we're just gonna stick with this long term and see how this works out, and try to learn as much skills as possible to actually, well, have fun with everybody here. It is you can learn and also connect. That is that. I'm glad and I'm actually super appreciative that everybody here decided to take the time out of the day to actually come here and like listen to this micro tiny like squirrel girl here right now, figuring out what to do with life essentially, and also doing VTubing. I do actually want to do the VTubing thing of like the idol thing, so I actually do want to like learn how to record covers and anything like that. That would be the long term one. I'll give this a good try for at least the next 10 years. Then maybe like, you know, after that, if I don't really like it as much, then I'll continue on to something else. But in the meantime, we're going to learn and do our best we can on it. So yeah, this is like half a year in onto this project already. And it's amazing progress that I've seen from the first stream until now. Is that like what we've done. And I plan on actually eventually completing that so that, you know, in the future, we can just go into VRChat and actually see that. I do plan on making some more streams in, well, gaming, VR, and other items that is. We'll see along the way. Because right now, a life update, I am now starting school again. So the last 2 weeks was just a vacation from school, where we lost our hearing in our left ear a little bit. Now it's slowly getting back like this, so hopefully I can recover most of it. Yeah, do be careful as you have vertigo. It's just a warning, guys, and like I fell asleep. I woke up the next morning. I couldn't hear anything from my left ear. Go to the doctor. So they've cleared out my ears and like they've given me steroids to actually like get back to hearing, and hopefully it actually gets back. Like, I had mild hearing loss. So yeah, just like something fun in the last few weeks. And the next little bit is gonna be busy because it's working full time. Streaming. I actually want to try to stream every day if possible. So I want to set aside enough time. Usually, by the way, after work or anything, I come back home. The stream is actually set up and ready to go. It's just whether I want to press the go live button. So we're just gonna work our nerves and also try to stream as much as we can, and just for the fun of it, and have a good time, learn, and grow as a person. Because I just want to become a better version of myself in the long term, and I hope you guys follow along the way. So yep, I guess that's about it then. Thank you very much for jumping into this very short stream. I guess we'll be raiding out now, and I'm not sure who to raid, but maybe are they live still? Let me just check. Hime is not live, I think, right now, unfortunately, so we can't raid her. Though she's an amazing streamer, do check her out. We're just gonna shout her out on. Let's see. How do I do this? Go to channel. So, a shout out to Himitoki on both Twitch and YouTube. So check out her art is super cute. I highly recommend going watching her. she's a very fun streamer to watch. So yeah, so it's quite inspirational as well. I have actually maybe I can actually show this. This is from my debut, I think. So do I have it here? Actually, oh, I might have posted it. So I can actually do that. As mentioned, this is a bit scuffed at this. We just got up. I had a headache before this, but I just wanted to stream just for the fun of it. So we're here now, and we're just relaxing. And thank you very much. Hello, Nekar. All the best. A great day. Having a bit of headache, and welcome. We're just introducing and also explaining why we started and made this project. The short answer is because it's cool and I wanted to do it. To just try to get this experience skill. It's been about 6 months already, so it's like a mid recap. You can say. And oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so the inspirational people it is, which I okay. Can I actually like oh. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just double check this whether I can actually get it on X. So I do want to share this as it because it well I would say like they actually influenced my life a lot. So I want to actually look at whether I can find a picture for that, which is the picture of all the different streamers which actually I would say I take inspiration from, and pretty cool. Pretty cool is understatement. They're very cool. So ta-da, okay, we actually have it here. So this isn't our debut slides, but it's also really fun because yeah, they're amazing streamers. Thank you. I do plan on hoping getting well soon. We did have some hearing loss recently, so hopefully that's coming back. Hi, welcome Naka on Twitch as well. We both stream on YouTube and Twitch. Our long-term goal, I mean, hopefully by the next debut actually would be, what's it called? So I mean, my next anniversary, which is 22nd April 2026. Hopefully you can get 500 subs and yeah, 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. So we're slowly building towards that. These are some amazing streamers which I highly recommend that is actually going watching as well. And these are all inspirational people. It is like I took reference from some of their friends. Some of them are like I just watched because they're pretty fun. And yeah, like Himitoki is here. Himitoki, Caturteer, Dokugan P, which is this like Ojiki-chan. She's very cute. Yeah. And Yumijuka Dango, Kanayanagi, Kamiko Rino, Free Frontail, free. Umikyoku. This is Bree at Cookie Box, and this is Mom at Cookie Box. So they're pretty fun streamers as well. There's Kendra here, who's an amazing VTuber and friend, I would say. And a few other interesting small streamers like Squeegee, Treaty. She does amazing VTuber design review. So you can actually upgrade your level design. So I mean, upgrade your character design, that is, with some of her advice. Portia Pig, so she's a Canadian VTuber. Punkatsu is a local Singaporean VTuber as well. And Final 222, who dragged me in this rabbit hole with Pekra and like Watame clips. Now that I learned it. Then some people here which are like from Merryweather, for example, Joel, Nova Okami, Bonnie Boxwell, and yeah, a bunch of them here. This is on my X as well. So yeah, shout out as well to Mochi VTuber, Bossy Moon, and let's say Ari, Yuriko. So yes, Caturteer, I do love her content as well because it's fun to see like how she actually does stuff. So pretty fun energy. Minimal arts here as well. These are V2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Minimal Art, Toki, and Caturteer. So a local VTuber group to me, and they're really fun and actually enjoyable to watch. Yeah, Zayla is a local indie VTuber. I mean, local around the Southeast Asia region. That's why I'd say that. So she streams, she sings, and she does a lot of cover art. And also she plays Valorant. Something. Yuri Shiba, she does ASMR and she does gaming as well. Oh. Ah, I see. I can name all of them now, it is, because they're off the top of my head. So this is like the whole life section. Pekra is probably one of the first few clips I actually saw of her doing war crimes inside Minecraft. Amane Kanata, who's an angel VTuber, that's what's called. She has the same birthday as me, so that's actually a funny thing about it. It's birthday. There's Nawisa Ravenclaw. So a very fun, amazing streamer and singer. But because he can beat you. So Pebbles. Let's see. Oh yeah, Pekara. Yeah, Fumako is here. Suisei, Hachama, and yeah, Ollie, Calliope, and a really cool squirrel YouTuber as well, which is pretty fun. It's Rizu. I enjoy Rizu. Her voice is amazing. There's Gagura. Yep. Oh man. I see. Let's see. Gura is here. Iris, Bay. Yeah, Shiori Novella. And I should put Watame in here, but like I forgot about it. Oh no. Okay, I don't watch many of her streams now. So the main people I watched in her live recently are actually all this. That's why they're all here. This is V Shoujo. There is Kason. Matara Khan, who's no longer in V Shoujo, but she still plays in V Shoujo. With his Michi Mochi V, Henya, Indigenous, Zantreya, there's a Project Melody, Iron Mouse, and Giga. And there's a pretty cool dog boy, Merryweather. Merryweather is actually pretty fun on this. We've actually met them on this in IRL space in their conventions. So yeah, Joe, which is Porcelain Maid. So he's actually a really fun chaotic streamer and also like basically dad. So like why would we even start VTubing this? This is as a squirrel goes, because like, oh, Joel is inspiring me. So yeah, it's very fun. Nova Aokami. So she does all of Vanguard, Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of card games. So yippee! And yeah, Bonnie Boxwell. So a member of Globy, which is pretty amazing. Let's see. Banjo is it's an indie Japanese VTuber. So recently it's actually quite fun to watch. Chiho, who is part of Clive Project, and along with like the rest of Clive and also previously, so like Staka is here. Saki, Nato, and Benio. I'm not sure who it is. Aroe, Rio, like Dango, Yumiduka Dango, as mentioned. There's also people from VRChat here, which yeah, I can't recognize the names actually. I know one's Seiru and the other one's a few others, I can't remember it. Miroshiba is here. Urave, local Singapore VTuber, also sings as well. And this is at bottom here is some of the interesting groups. So there's Kalex, Asha, Elena, and Isabella from Legion. It's a small VTuber group as well, so it's quite fun. And the big names, which is Min Phantom, Doki Bird. So yeah, those two are like inspirations as well for me. It's quite fun. Aishi Ai, it's also really cool. A girl from Near 4000. Laura Losh, Doko Dochi Dodo, an interesting streamer as well. Kira Kurato, also very interesting. Let me just put myself the other side first. Oima Emma, who's coming back soon recently. There's Rosemary Lovelock, Niji Sanji streamer. Nagnasu. So it's quite funny because I found Zayla through Nagnasu. So when they raided in, so that's how like the small world happens, I guess. This is Natsu Matsuri. Yes, and Momonga. Yes, Momonga is here. His work ethic is crazy. I love it, guys. He streams and he does live 2D art a lot. So yes, this now has turned from introduction scuffedness to gushing about VTubers. Later Ariana. So very cute jelly cat goldfish, jelly catfish. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. This is ooh. Okay, now she goes by Amaya. So, oh god, I can't remember what like what her. So it's confusing because these are some of the people. She's from VRChat. They're also closed, so like it's unfortunate. So I think she's still using her account. That's why. So that's why I'm oh okay. This her name just stumped me for a second. That right is Rana Iana and now Amaya Whisper like so that is Mochi VTuber Mochi. It's a fun chaotic streamer. Yes, Jellyfish Cat Girl. Yes, that's right. Yes, Jellyfish Cat Girl. This is Umi Kyoku, who's well, when I wanted to actually start VTubing like this, I asked a VTuber which I really like, oh hey, how do you start it off? And we've basically been following their advice like this for that time, that's why. So like she mentioned that oh start off like something cheap, get art and then like do it as a VTuber PNG. And try out streaming first because the main activity that you do as a VTuber is right now is streaming. So we've basically followed her advice to a T, and that's actually why we're here now. Is after like 1 year plus. So I tried it out a bit. I actually enjoy streaming a lot because you guys are awesome, and it's fun to actually just like hang out and chat and relax here. And that's actually like where we've come from basically. So that's something quite fun to listen to. So like I do highly recommend her. Her voice is amazing. That's why. There's Kana Yanagi, who's a duck detective from, well, I'm okay. She's now in Glitch Stars, so that's quite fun. That is. Juruna Evandezi, yeah, Juruna Evandezi. So she's a sea bunny VTuber, Eldritch God. So yeah. She plays a lot of retro games and she's kind of amazing. So one of the coolest VTuber merch which I can recommend, like which she actually released it. She released a Game Boy cartridge with a working Game Boy game. So that's amazing. Yeah. And okay. So Bossy Moon, she's leader of Blue Moon Wolf Gang, guys. So she's here to force you to do crimes. So it's really fun to actually watch her streams as well. So I do enjoy her, like enjoy watching her play games because she loves Skyrim a lot, and so it's actually really fun. Is it Dear Fortuna? So from Pixeling guys, ex Pixeling now. So she does interesting VR content as well. So like that's actually why she's here, and so like, I'm inspired by that. The Seiso Emaki Kumagake. So one of the first few members in Clive, and this Orange Wolf Girl is Kamiko Rinona. So I'm basically like learning like how to actually essentially sing and write record covers from her, just watching her streams as well. So that's actually why I like Regula and Free, which is amazing. So the most efficient small predator in the world, the weasel or slug. So yeah, that's why she's here on this. So it's quite fun. And I guess that's about it then. Oh yeah, this is also a very, very small, like, I think it's a virtual cat that is, so Yatano. So they're Japanese and they do VR content, that's why. Yeah. Oh yeah, the new Skyrim and Oblivion are out, that's why. So thank you very much for coming by. They're both like Twitch and YouTubers like Neko Art. So yeah, this is like, I just wanted to show this off for fun and like plug them out especially. So shout out to Hime who was here just now. So yay. Himetoki. Do check out her art streams, it's really fun. And so wish her well because she's like a bit sick recently. I guess that's about it then. It's been a long journey so far. It's probably gonna it's definitely gonna be like long going forward as well. So yeah. This project has been in the works for so long already. And like I just want to explain why justifications not well it's not justification. It's more like remembering. Like it's like we're recording this down for future purposes, because this is like the shape of my mind right now. So if I go to my YouTube channel, it's right. We've basically been only streaming like we've streamed like 3 or 4 games so far. One is Marvel Rivals because like at the time I was obsessed with it. We've actually gotten Squirrel Go Lord, which is great. The only game we finished so far is Squirrel with a Gun. We've actually completed the challenge level as well. So it's such a cute game, as I highly recommend that. It's so worth the money. And so there's a lot of small hidden mechanics, and the squirrel is very cute. And other than that, it's like we basically debuted, and we've been doing this Blender project for like basically 6 months already. We started 6 months ago. Now we're here. So from like flat boxes all the way up. We also did Himitoki's design like challenge just for fun of it, because I wanted to design a cute outfit just for the fun of it, to learn it. We do actually want to do like character design and like creation, since a long-term goal for mine is actually creating my own lore and universe just for fun of it. So I sort of want to make like RWBY a Homestuck. That's like the long term. Like this is why I want to get the skills to actually make my own like universe and media universe, essentially. Games, movies, comics, stuff like that. Like, actually, I can guarantee games. I can guarantee comics because we already made one. I can guarantee animations as well. It is, and a movie maybe because movies just long animation. So that's gonna be in the works for the next like 10 years. That's my trajectory. It is while I'm like working and potentially studying. So we're just gonna get the skills that I need. And yeah, this is a new year, a new system that we just had made, and we've just got our system in now. So that's why. So this PC should hopefully last me the next little bit, because it has an like 7800 X3D. This basically costs all my money because my laptop exploded. So I need a more reliable system. 64 gigs of RAM. This RAM is now 6000 instead of 6004. The RAM was main instability, so it crashed the motherboard, it crashed the PC, everything. It has 2 hard drives inside it. These were like $10 each, so it's like 500 gigs, $10 each. So these are like backup scratch drives basically, because they can read and write faster. I mean, they have longer read and writes. So I do know how to use Photoshop. I do know how to use Blender. I do know how to use like recently we picked up DaVinci Resolve. So I'm probably going to be editing some videos as well. And figuring it out, yep. Yeah, it's been 6 months. I'm surprised that you know, this project has been 6 months. It's been half a year of like time since we started, and we'll be still going on this for sure. The main drive is actually a SSD. So I think this is Samsung 990 SSD. So yeah, when I say all my money, it's basically all my money. So the graphics card is an AMD 9070. So it has to be a 9070 because it can't fit into my case physically otherwise. That's the main thing. So wow. And I hope this lasts because we made it this year, so 2025. So yeah. Oh well. You don't already know what it means. Basically, it means that I can make streaming content and games, and like also do work like Blender and everything like that. And hopefully it doesn't crash and die. So I have a power supply, like a battery backup power supply for this desktop as well. So it's constantly plugged in that way. Like all my other PCs basically, well, my other PCs are just laptops, that's why. So we've been just using the equipment as we get along the way. This is how I build up this crazy setup. You get one piece of equipment, you make it last as long as possible. Like the laptop running my VTuber studio right now is like 10 years old already, and it's still going, which is great. And it's also going at like basically 90 degrees all the time right now, and it's actually like render for Twitch. So I got a free desktop from my friend, and that's actually running YouTube after we upgraded it. So that was like the cheapest thing I could get at a point of time. And it's like, well, let's go. Yeah, before I went to school and graduated, so that's like in 2022, and it's like before the isekai happened and everything, the accident. It's like, oh, okay, we're here now. And another reason why like this Squirrel Go is because like, oh, I do love this design a lot. It's very, very cute. So I shout out to the artist as well. Let me just pull up this as well. let me just see this. Where is it? There it is. A shout out to all the artists here. So this is my reference sheet. That is just for the fun of it. So yeah, like the breakdown is done by One Trick Dragon. This main art and illustration is done by Ein Lee, who's also the creator of RWBY as well. So that's why it's actually dream come true. So I was like, oh hey, cool, she made awesome art for me. I love it. Caturteer is the rigger that actually like why I'm alive, I can move around. So yay, like it's so fun. And let's go. Yeah, Himitoki is a very cute art in this. So like we have an emotes and so our channel logo is actually that. Sorry. Something fun because I draw stuff as well. So a shout out to Draw Stuff, Arsen, that is. Because yippee! Yep. So that's like, yeah, we have this little thing here that is like we can zoom around. It's really, really fun. And hi, back again. So yeah, we have all the toggles as well, which is actually pretty amazing that she actually managed to accomplish all the toggles like this. So I do actually really appreciate that how she implemented it, like Caturteer, the rigger. So yeah, I'm looking forward to well the next couple of years, especially this, because hopefully something big happens. If not, I mean worst comes to worst, basically I die, and then you know, what in 3 generations of Forgotten, so it doesn't really matter anyway. So we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna have great time along the way, and yeah, work all the way hard on this. Oh yeah. Well, technically speaking, it's like in my lore, which is it's all true. I got hit by the VTuber truck essentially in 2020. the first thing which I saw is that. So it's quite fun. Yes. Oh my god, thank you for the clip. Thank you for a clip like this. That's fun. Yeah. And just along the way, I guess. So yeah. This has been an interesting, fun little I would say like an interest scuff scream that is unlike what it is, because it's been 6 months since we did this project already. So I probably should like let everybody know why it is. That's why we decided to actually make it. Last one was yesterday, but then we were very tired and had a horrible headache. So it didn't go out well. That's why I decided to just delete and like private the bot. And well, I guess this one went out a bit better. I know it's Scuffed still is because we're still learning how to do everything. So bear with me as like I'm horribly bad at this right now. We're still growing and still learning, and that's the fun of it. So there's always time to make in the day like this. You can always extend out your goals, like as long as you're still alive and keep going like this, right? Basically, you can eventually reach your goals. That's why I truly believe in. It's just don't take too much time, because you know time is your only limited resources. So have a good time as well, as you don't need to beat yourself over it. It is what it is. Just live with it and like keep moving forwards. That's like that has been my motto so far. It took me like an additional 9 years to graduate from like polytechnic, because I dropped out. I went into like technical education. I had to go to army, and then poly again. Get hit by a truck like this after I graduated, and like, you know, I become a squirrel girl now. So the proverbial like truck coon. So it's been a while, and it's gonna be a long ride, and we're just gonna enjoy as much as we can about it. Oh well. And now we're just gonna be me and just have fun. That is a squirrel girl. So yay. And I guess that's about it. I guess like, man, not much else to say other than that. It is. So hi, Brassmark. All the best. A great day. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by as well. It is. I'm so happy that everybody stopped by. Himitoki, Culinary, Ciso, like Prevail, Carousel. You're new to me, it's because I haven't seen you in a while. Neko Arc, and yeah, Brassmark, thank you. Your dream is to dive in the pool for 4 minutes. Like, that's awesome. All the best. You can actually train your breath and your control work. So it's a lot of aerobic exercise, I guess, to actually make your muscles more efficient. Anaerobic. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. It's been a fun day so far, that is, I guess, because it's work and well, this week school starts, so I'm gonna be quite busy. So we decided to do like a little half a year recap on this because of how far we've come. Acknowledge the challenge along the way. So this is about, I would say, 70% done, but the other 30% of the work is gonna be like more than 120% of the time, I guess, because it's not all in white. We'll need to actually eventually color everything in. I'm looking forward to it, not much actually, because I don't know how to texture things properly. I know the steps and processes. It's just doing it is a bit of a pain. So it's gonna take a while to actually finish this, and it's a look back so far. So what we started with was this one here, the amazing art again by Starka. What we ended up with so far is, right after 6 months, is basically almost correct a recreation of it already, except that we've made our own touches on it. So since it's a 2D illustration, it doesn't really have depth, obviously, like actual depth. So we made this into a full-length fridge versus like a mini fridge on the shelf here, and a bunch of other things like adding an additional room behind here, a staircase up to a second floor where we have the other illustration. So that other illustration is this one, look comfy. So that's like the progress so far. It's been crazy, and I look forward to hopefully eventually finishing it, so we can actually do VRChat in it and maybe hang out. This would be the first world I'm ever creating, and I just sort of wanted it to be something special and a good one. That's actually why we're putting so much effort into this. Also to learn from the skills as well. I mean, I saw this room when I first got into the VTuber rabbit hole, I guess. So with like Rainy and Ojiki-chan. So like now it's what? It's like 5 years on already, actually. So like 2020 actually got knocked into the way, and then now we're here. So hey, a lot of planning, preparation, effort, that is, and it's played out. Yep, the table Fumos, I actually want one, but I don't think this will ever be made already, that's why. So it's something cool as a nostalgia memory, and also something cool as like a cool scene and a cool piece of art. So hopefully, well, we can do this justice and actually get it done. It'll take a while. So yeah, I thank you guys for coming along on this like little journey along the way. It's been a wild ride so far, and it's gonna be a wild ride going forward as well, because we're gonna figure out how to actually do all this as well. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this room, implement it into VRChat, and actually make it like cool looking. So that's gonna be touching Unity as well, which is a game engine. I'm technically trained in it, but competency wise, I need to get good still. With enough time and effort, you can get good at anything in life. It's just whether it's worth it or not. So make your decisions wisely. For me, like, I think I honestly love and believe the VTuber medium is something that you can get good in, and you can have like a great time with meeting people, amazing people like you guys. So that's actually why like we're going all in it. And just for the fun of it, we're going all in it. And we're gonna try at least for the next 10 years to see how it's like. So yeah, like I'm just gonna grow and learn and try to become as good a person as I can. That's the entire goal, like for me, my little journey is like into this like little VTuber rabbit hole, I guess. Yeah, after getting hit by truck on this, like, so it's a traumatic event in some sense, because you never really know why you like things, but you just do. So I'm just gonna enjoy the writing process as well. So we're just going all in on like accepting this little obsession of ours. And yeah. So thank you for joining me on this like weird, interesting recap back reference and like introduction. All the little like things I'm obsessed with. It's gonna be a fun time. Hopefully, you can meet more interesting, amazing people in like, well, this little place that's like the VTuber liminal space that exists right now in this time and age in 2025. That is, as well, I would consider myself like a micro scroll girl right now, because like we're not very big. So channel wise, I hope and pray that eventually we can actually get 500 subs and the 3,000 watch hours, so we can actually, well, one, raid into people actually. The main purpose is actually get the emotes and everything. So, yeah. I do have a, like, it's not really a secret. Let's go. It's like a wish, basically. I just saw one more fan art. Because cute fan art, like, cheers me up and makes me happy. That's why I'm just commissioning a lot of art as well. I can understand the draw now. So, Brie at Cookie Box, she mentioned, oh, hey, I have so many skeps ongoing. This is crazy. I can understand why now. It's addictive. It's so cute. And the amazing artists are amazing. So, like, well, to be fair. So, like, a secret goal is, like, you know, get fan art. Yeah. You're fancy getting, yeah. So, we're just minding our own business watching VTubers when we got hit by a truck. The proverbial truck of VTubers, that is. So, that's something fun. Then, we got reincarnated as a squirrel girl and Isekai here. Like, that's the long and the short of, like, my lore video. It's very deep and meaningful, and also very funny and, like, shallow at the same time. Because it's deep and meaningful to me, because, like, oh, hey, cool, this is, like, my obsessions actually, like, hitting me in the face. Okay, we're just gonna do it all the way. Let's do it. It's something that's accumulated across, like, a long time period. And also, like, you know, it's funny because of the memes. Yeah, it says so much about our society. Yep. Well. I mean, it is what it is. So, live, love, accept, and, like, just grow forward. That is, become a better person. Because the person I'm actually running away from is my mediocre self that's a failure. So, we're just gonna, like, beat the guy's ass and actually, like, move forward and have fun. So, yeah, just becoming better every day. Slowly, 1% ever so small. Well, at least it's slightly better. Then you can look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, hey, you did good. I guess that would be the long-term plan, I guess. Like, the relief and satisfaction that, like, I have a life that I enjoy living just for the fun of it. And then reflecting back and actually putting it on a stream because, hey, why not? So right now it is something fun. Just for your reference, that is, we have, we are 363 out of 500, so almost to the 500 goal already, and we have like 765 watch hours. I can forget about shorts right now because, like, I haven't figured out any plots for shorts and everything. So maybe in the long run, that is, like, clips and stuff like the Yippee clip. Maybe we can actually use that. I'm not sure. So, yeah, like, this is like a game, essentially. I mean, YouTube has basically made this into a game. Look at this game interface. Like, this is the goals now. So I can divide them out by hours as well. So that means, like, we need to stream about this much every day to actually get that particular goal for 3,000 watch hours. So it's, it is inevitable. Essentially. It's gonna be inevitable that we reach it like this. It's just, like, along the way, just for fun of it and having a good time. And I gotta figure out how to make the good time happen, and so I have a great time on it. That's like the long and the short of it, I guess. And also pretty close to 500 already, which is not really nice. I never expected to get so far in such a short period of time. So we tried streaming for a year, like actually tried streaming for 1 year. That is, following the advice to the T. Thankfully though, it's like, what's it called? My friend, who shall be unnamed because they don't want to be named, that is, actually rigged the first VTuber model I had, like the Shadow Mode Ruka. So, for free. Because they're just an awesome guy that way, that is. And, yeah, I can't name him because he told me don't name him at all. So, that's actually how we started. So, it feels really like we're a real VTuber from the start because the Live 2D model. And all the little happenstances along the way as well, like, you know, getting a free PC from a friend. Maintaining and upgrading my laptop. So this 10-year-old laptop has a new graphics card, new processor in it because, like, the last few ones actually, like, blew up. So it's still going. So that's one thing. Then the newer laptop though is, like, dying already. So that's something fun. I can't upgrade that or can't fix it properly. And yeah, I guess that's about it right now. And making this journey, it's actually, like, figuring out at the start of it, it's right. I wanted to make a room, and we basically made the room already. Now we just need to make all the other details inside it, and that's just gonna take a while. It has been a fun yap. So thank you for joining me. It's like, let me see who can actually raid as well, because I'm not sure whether anybody else is live. Like oh, she is live. Okay, sweet. All right.
My multi-chat software is
so
a bit funny.
This is like Miyorishiba, pretty amazing like VTuber as well. So I highly recommend it. I'll just like put the raid on. Raid like that. Say hi to the sheep. Hopefully this works. Yes, it actually works. So okay. I guess we go there. She's also live on YouTube as well. So yeah, like let me see where I can get it as well. Miyorishiba. So she's making new ASMR content, which is an ASMR is a fun topic as well. So here you go. I guess it'll be a manual raid. Thank you very much for joining for this like very scuffed introduction sort of recap streamers. You know, it's half a year of this already, so it's high time I better like recommit to it essentially. And since the new system is up Reddit and we are learning everything along the way, like yeah, it's a good time. Thank you very much for joining me on this like fun stream. Good night, rest well. So yeah, ending screen. Ending screen is done by Henpai Des, who is not here at this, and the music is actually now I made the music. It's using like a MIDI track, and it's based on Okai's Mogu Yongi Yami, which I love the song. So yeah, okay, see you next time. Bye. By MIDI track, MIDI, MIDI. So yeah, we did an arrangement for it, and